digestive system. This is chapter 11 in your book. And what are that points we need to study here as per the syllabus? That digestive system, its organs, digestive glands, their functions including enzymes and their functions in the digestion, absorption and assimilation of the digested food. Organs and glands of the digestive system and their functions with reference to all these three steps: digestion, absorption and assimilation. And the brief idea of peristalsis, a process that also I will discuss with you. So that what is the digestion? So human digestive system we will study in the two parts: alimentary canal and associated digestive system. Now what is the meaning of the digestion? You know, the food you eat, it is broken down into the small pieces, and then after these small pieces they are further broken down into the more that small simpler substances with the help of enzyme. And these simpler substances are absorbed in our blood, and through that our cells get the food there, and that is being oxidized in order to get the energy. So the food we eat, it contains highly complex substances like protein, carbohydrates and fats. And in order to utilize these complex substances are broken down into the simpler soluble एब्जॉर्बेबल फॉर्म्स. मतलब इतना सिंपल फॉर्म में टूट जाना कि हमारे ब्लड के अंदर वो एब्जॉर्ब हो जाए. तो प्रोटीन, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, फैट्स और न्यूट्रिएंट जो आपने स्टडी किए, ये कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्सटेंसेस हैं. इनको ब्रेक डाउन करके सिंपलर सब्सटेंसेस में, उसके बाद ये एब्जॉर्बेबल फॉर्म में आते हैं और दे आर एब्जॉर्ब बाय आवर ब्लड एंड ट्रांसपोर्टेड टू द वेरियस पार्ट ऑफ आवर बॉडी. एंड दिस टास्क इज डन विद द हेल्प ऑफ ह्यूमन डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम. So human digestive system has two parts: alimentary canal and associated digestive glands. So we will study the different parts of the alimentary canals and the associated glands. This alimentary canal is actually a long tube. That is why we are saying it is a canal, because the hollow tube starting right from the mouth and continues till the anus. So what are the different structure we are going to study in the alimentary canal? Mouth, cheeks and lips, tongue, palate, teeth, salivary glands, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. So one by one we are going to study all these structures. So let me see these different parts and their location in our body. So students, one more thing here, that you draw a label diagram of digestive system in your notebook. This is must. Okay, so this is the oral cavity, this is mouth. Okay, and these are the salivary glands. Here the parotid gland, submaxillary and sublingual glands are shown. These are the salivary glands present in the mouth buccal cavity and secrete the enzyme as well as the saliva, which is needed for the digestion of the food. And food also moves further with the help of saliva. Then the tube, which is known as the pharynx, and this is a trachea that I will explain you, the front tube. And this is the esophagus. From pharynx, the longer tube passes through a chest cavity. This is the esophagus. Esophagus further opens into the stomach. This is stomach. From stomach, the small intestine starts, and this is the duodenum. Fine, duodenum. Then after this is the jejunum. These all are the parts of the small intestine. Then this is the ileum. So this three part, duodenum, jejunum and ileum, these are the three parts of the small intestine. And then the large intestine starts here. So it has three parts. These three parts are their ascending colon. This is ascending colon, transverse colon, and this is the descending colon. So these are the three parts of the large intestine. This is vermiform appendix, and the large intestine further ends into the rectum and the opening anus. Other than this, other than this, the two digestive glands here, other than salivary glands, these are the liver and the pancreas. I am going to discuss with this. So all these are the parts of our alimentary canal, and draw the label diagram in your notebook. Now what happens? First you chew the food, then your food goes all the way down the esophagus, then into your stomach. Food is broken down, means all the nutrients, not only the protein. Then food comes down in the small intestine. Here food is made into a liquid of undigested food material and water, and then after the food goes into the large intestine, where the food is water is absorbed, remaining nutrients are also absorbed in the both the parts of the intestine, and finally the undigested food further it passes out through the large intestine, the opening known as the that anus. So this is the function of the digestive system. Now we are going to study it in detail. So hope you understood through this animation that how the food is passing through the different parts of the that alimentary canal, and understood well that how it is being digested. So let me study the different parts. So we will start with the mouth, and in the mouth we will study the cheeks, lips and tongue, palate and teeth. So this is on page number 123 on your book. Kindly keep open it. So underline the terms there. Cheeks and lips, they are highly sensitive and help in detecting the degree of hotness and the texture of that food, means how much the food is hot or the that cold, that we understand through this one, and the texture too. Then after further the lips also help in the sucking and the sipping of the food also. Then we will come to the palate. So here we will see the palate. This is the palate. What is the palate? The palate is actually forms the roof of the mouth cavity and has an interior that interior hard palate and posterior soft palate is there. The soft palate functions to close of the nasal cavity during swallowing. Associated with the palate in the back of the mouth, there are palatine tonsils which help to protect the body against the protection. So downside here, the tonsils are also present, but they are the part of the that immune